Hey guys, you know what time it is. Podcast. Yeah. So, what am I going to be talking about today? And you probably thinking, what the actual fa is Mothism and crap like that. So, I'm going to be showing you what it is, and perhaps you would want to get into it because it is quite a good religion. Perhaps, maybe. I'm just spreading the word. The actual creator of this is Jaden on TikTok and Pinterest. So, yeah, that's really it. And I'm just gonna go over like a list that I have here, and I don't know how long this is gonna be. So yay! And there'll also be images. Yeah. So it is an internet-born religion. So basically, it originated on TikTok, I'm pretty sure, and it just kind of like spread throughout YouTube and Pinterest and other platforms like that. Yeah, and this creator is Jaden. So if you want like official news, go there. So we have three main gods. Okay, it is Mother Star. Okay, so Mother Star is like not really the leader, but like she's the one that people tend to think about most. Father Time and Lady Love. So I'm just gonna like go over things a lot of people mention, I guess, kind of. Basically, like do we have a heaven and hell? Which yes, in a sense. So it's kind of hard to explain, but we don't like do it heaven and hell. So, basically Mahova is heaven, and Asmo, I think I don't know how you pronounce it, guys, is hell. So Mahova, heaven, Asmo, hell. And the Mahova which is heaven, is like a place for Mothists. And, anyone that isn't in the religion, but still is like a good person, relatively. Like, we label good people by, like, if they apologize for their mistakes and stuff. And hell is, like, you're stuck in time. Like, you cannot escape time. Like, you're basically a person that's, like, forever trapped, according to what I have learned. Like, that's not official. So what I have learned, that is what it is. Blah, 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 blah. I'm just looking over what I have here. Oh, yeah. And in Mahova, according to what I learned, you can, like, choose to stay in Mahova, or you can go back to the real world and live another life. So we do believe in reincarnation and crap like that. Well, why did I say crap? I don't know why. Okay. Now that we got that sort of heaven and hell stuff out of the way, I think we're mostly gonna talk about, like, what is considered, what is considered, like, bad things. Like, it's sins, but we call them spoils. So, spoils is what we call sins, kind of, here. And basically, they're like 10, the 10 horrid spoils. But I can only find 9 of them. So I'm going to read the 9 that I can find. And I'm going to just, like, see them. Let me read them. So the first spoil is the blood without cause. You cannot kill anybody unless you're protecting your life or somebody else's life, basically. You cannot... you cannot eat lamb because lamb are, like, kind of an angel from Mother Star. Lambs are Mother Star's earthly angels type of deal. You cannot, like, claim mastery over the earth. Like, you cannot claim land and say everything in that land is yours and not anybody else's. Like, it doesn't matter if it's, like, another god and you're like, oh yeah, this is that god's land. Like, don't take it even if you believe in a different god type of deal. It's like a lot of stuff is, like, morally bad things. don't mock the people who are like, hold on, let me read it. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Do not mock people, and like, do not mock people who are like still like making mistakes, or, you know, who are animals or humans or like in between. Just don't mock people. Long story short, guys, don't mock people. Sorry for the audio changes. Oh no, it's an audio change, I know. Yeah. Then we have the spoil of closed eyes, which you cannot like accept suffering whenever you see it. Like, you have to try and make a difference at some point, kind of. And this is the gift of Lady Love or Lady Venus. But according to what I heard, she doesn't like being called Lady Venus, apparently. I had no idea, so I got that info from a YouTube video that I watched. So I don't know if that one's true or not. So we have the sixth, we're on the sixth spoil, by the way. The spoil of soul starvation, which you cannot, like, if you feel like a Therian or somebody like that, you don't try and hide them, because we all came from wildlife kind of deal. So we're just respecting them and stuff like that. The seventh one is the spoil of non-permission. I really like this one. So you always have to ask the other person, or, you know, whoever you're talking to, permission before you do anything that kind of involves them. And I think that's a generally good morality. Jeez, what am I saying? Okay. The spoil of disrespect and harassment. Okay. So you don't harass other people and type of stuff like that unless they disrespect you, which is like a whole different genre. And then this ninth one, which is the only thing that I can get onto here, the spoil of certain romances. Jeez. It's like, okay, this one I do have some issues with. Like, you can't date anyone who's more than 3 years younger than you, but I think that could only really apply to like teenagers. So I'm going to look more in on that. Okay, so we had like a little bit of a pause there, but I'm gonna tell you more stuff. So basically, you can like, if you did something bad, you can like you can tell Mother Star, or like, you know, pray to her about what you did. You can write her a letter and like kind of acknowledge the idea, and she'll like understand it. Okay, and like, you know, how do you pray? So you just kind of talk to her, I think, and in the word, okay, I don't know how to say this. Ihimosa is the ending word for a prayer. So you can research on that if you want. And so like I said, you can't eat lamb because it's like an angel. And oh yeah, you could eat lamb if you were going to die, or it was like forced in like an environment that's like really strict. So that's kind of what the deal is. And we also believe in evolution. So Mother Star made those two like items, you know, like atoms, like, you know, collide together kind of deal. And we believe that just evolved, and she was fine with it. So we also go along with science. So you can honor her by like praying, making an altar, which is, you know, I'll explain what that is. And yeah, so an altar is like a place where you give offerings, sweets and baked goods, and then written letters by you is what Mother Star likes. Father Time likes old stuff, and Lady Love or Lady Venus likes grass and plants. So you can make artwork to hang there and other stuff like that. Oh yeah, and you can offer it's kind of advanced how you make the offerings. So you can put it in a plastic bin, with water, wait for it to absorb into the water, put it in your altar, and you can eat the food after 10 minutes. And if you aren't doing the water dissolving trick, you can just leave it on the altar, wait 10 more minutes, and then you can eat it, because we do not want rotting food in the altar, I guess. However you want to call it. Okay. And then if the food has been dissolved, it has been received by one of the gods. So, yeah. Okay, what else do I have here? Oh, yeah. So, you know how, people have, Christmas and... Okay, honestly, I don't know any other religion than, Christian. So, Christmas, we have I can't say it, Ihom Nagi, which is kind of like Christmas, but that day we celebrate Mothism, and, everything and stuff, so we take the day off, we worship, art, bake, and pray, and stuff like that. And the most important thing, I'm going to say on an ending note, we accept all people from all religions. It is very open, and you can join the community, post art about it, and, really anything that you can do to get this community boosted. And if you're in another religion, Mother Star is okay if you believe in other gods, because, she created us, and she wants us to also believe in other gods. So you guys can totally do that, and, it'll be really good for you guys to, support this religion, because recently the creator's taking a break, and this religion, I think, has a lot of potential, and I don't want to waste it on anything. And I just feel like it'd be a very nice place for some people, and the community could grow on all platforms. So, yeah. Okay. Ending notes and stuff. So just kind of rant, I guess. I'm working hard on this, I guess. I don't really have any other additional stuff to say. Okay. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. Join the community, post art, do all that sort of stuff. Remember, we welcome all religions. It is A-okay. If you believe in a different God, it's A-okay. And you can look into more of our beliefs. I do believe there's another video about it that you should really look into. The video mainly highlights stuff that I talked about, but also some other stuff. I'm going to try and search it while I'm talking. If you have any questions, make sure to tell me, because there's always an answer to those questions and stuff like that. Let me go ahead and find the video now. Let me find it. Mothism. Okay, it's called Let's Talk About Mothism, Basic Guide to the Internet Religion by Roblox Dummy 666. And it has only 258 views. Dang it, but that's 258 people, so that's really good. And this video is really a good video, so I really like the video. And make sure to go visit that video, because it explains a lot more stuff with a lot more description. And this is getting way too long. Yeah, that's basically it. Goodbye, everybody, and I hope that you have the best day in your life. Okay, goodbye.